Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I am showing you a clip of a trade that we were able to work on while we were vending with our good friends Travis and Brittany from Gibby's Collectibles, who are standing on the right of me. We were at a show in Hilliard, Ohio called the Columbus Trading Card and Collectible Show. So as I'm sitting here working with the guys in front of me, the guy to the left asked about the Surging Sparks booster box I had sitting right here. And I brought this to the show. I wasn't sure if I was going to sell it or not. But he said, hey, what's your number? Prior to this, I had gone around the show and looked, and almost all of the vendors had theirs for $225. So I told him I would probably have to have $220 for it, and hoping I'd maybe get like $210. So he said, would you look at doing a trade? And he handed me his binder that had all sorts of 151 extra hits that he was pulling toward his master set, that he wanted to see if we could work out a deal to either trade or trade and add money toward it. So I will post the cards here that we traded, and you let me know what you think. Did we make a good deal? Would you have done the deal, or would you have held off and looked for the money or ripped it? As I was sitting here looking at the cards, the ones that popped out to me were those three that I showed you, and he had 2 copies of each one. And I was sitting there looking at the TCG market price, and he said I would trade both copies of each of those for that box. I started doing the pricing, and it ended up coming out to about $308 worth of cards, and a 70% value for trade-in value would have put it at $215. So it would have been the right deal money-wise for that. My only concern was that Surging Sparks at this point is still a very hot moving set, and I don't think I would have a problem moving that box at any show we were to go to. But it seems that some of the 151 singles are starting to slow down just a little bit. So I was debating whether or not to go through with the trade. I did end up trading that booster box for those 6 cards, but I want to know your thoughts. Would you have done that trade? Would you have kept the box and held on to it? What would you have done in that situation? Right here, we're going over the trade, come to agreement, and we end up shaking on it, doing the deal. I got those 6 cards for that one booster box.